There are many steps to what we do. I guess another piece of it is also making sure we understand our residents' needs. So the bad news about being low income is that sometimes it means that families have less access to other services. Like all the rest of us, they have issues of domestic violence, of children with special needs, of unemployment, of getting scammed. So one of the things we try and do is bring resources to them. Arlington's a very service-rich community, so can we let them know that there actually is an organization that can help them with after-school tutoring for their children, with learning Braille for their blind child, for finding out that there's actually resources for their aging grandparent, that maybe she could get assisted devices so she doesn't have to stay at home all the time. But even though she has no money, there might be resources out there in the community. So that's kind of one of our final pieces. Once we renovate the property, fill it up, we try and operate quality facilities, keep in touch with our neighbors, make sure that they're happy with us, that they can always voice any concerns they have, but also that the residents inside those units have access to all the other opportunities in our community. And that's particularly important for some of these hard-to-house populations. The people we were the first organization in 2001 to pioneer working with people with serious mental illness. A lot of our homeless population are people that are disabled through behavioral, developmental, intellectual disabilities, substance abuse, mental illness. And with supportive services, many of them can live independently. And this is not only, I think, a social justice issue, but it is an economic issue. Putting that population in an institution can cost $100,000 a year. But if they can live independently in an APAH property with somebody who's on call 24/7, somebody making sure they've got access to counseling, medical services, it's a win-win for everybody. People get back their lives. We were very fortunate to be selected this October to put up a proposal for 122 new affordable units. And what's exciting about that is not only will that help to offset the loss of some of the other affordable units disappearing from the community, but because it's new construction, we're going to be able to put in a new model of supportive housing there. There's some households, particularly formerly homeless, that need different services, a little more intensive services, people with disabilities. So we will have a suite of units that'll have an on-site caregiver unit, and it will be fully accessible. So we can, in those situations, serve perhaps low-income seniors, children aging out of foster care, need a little more supervision. We're working with Arlington County to identify some hard-to-house populations, but with new construction, we can design it to serve them.